Hello.
Hello.
Oh, it's echoey in here.
Isn't it?
Hello and welcome back to Slaughterhouse Customs. Today, we are going to be showing you how to fit your reversing sensors into your vehicle, probably your camper van if you're watching these videos. 90% of modern cars these days have these fitted anyway. So why should driving your camper or your classic car be any different?
Let's save all the knocks and bangs and put some sensors on.
Absolutely. So let's get into it. But before we do, we're just going to show you a little something from a cause that's close to our heart. Every 60 seconds, somewhere in England, a gnome is mortally injured. Senseless and sensorless motorists are to blame. So please, install reversing sensors into your vehicle today and save countless gnome lives. With your help, this needless loss will be no more. So, hopefully, you now feel as though you want to save the gnomes. Just fit some reversing sensors, why not? Let's do it.
Okay.
This is
Not a
everything.
lot of tools required. A drill, a hole cutter, a pair of wire cutters, some masking tape, a marker, and a tape measure, which I haven't got.
Damn, unprepared.
A tape measure, well, obviously the kit.
Also, these kits you can get from like anywhere.
Anywhere,
eBay,
literally,
the
eBay,
internet.
Amazon.
Step one, John.
Work out where you put in your sensors.
Super easy process. Pick a nice place you want your end one to go, measure up from there and space your other holes equally down the length of your bumper. Now it's time for drilling holes.
Nice. Go. And there we go. We have holes.
Oh, so close.
Well, the next step will be to fit the sensors themselves and then work out where we're going to put control module for the sensors. I like to put it where your reversing light is, because that's where you want to take your power off. To find out where your reversing light is, we're in reverse. Turn the ignition on, don't start the engine, get out of your vehicle and go see which light's on. Now we're lucky, we have two. It doesn't really matter which side we go on ours. I'm going to go that side because it's easier to get at. The next thing you want to do is take your trusty tester, earth yourself out, unplug your light.
Is that an eclair?
That is an eclair.
Yes!
Oh, he's done it.
Good man.
Back to business. I've unplugged the back light. Still in gear with the reversing lights on. Run the test across the terminals. Not this one, not this one, not that one. It's that one. The red wire on our kit, we would wire into that light because that's what's going to give you power to your sensors. And you only want your sensors active when you're in reverse. And the black wire would go to an earth, i.e. the chassis.
Chassis.
So yeah. Just come out there. So I'm going to run all my wires through there and then I can do my hookup on the other side of the light. Sensor time.
Important to mention, you have A, B, C, D. This may or may not be the same for other kits, but we then have labelled sensors A, B, C and D. So what's going to happen is you've got A on the far left and then follow through B, C, D to the other side. Because otherwise, something might be at A, but you put A over that side and it's going to be giving you the proximity alert over there when it's actually over there.
Now we're just basically going to pop them in. One in, two in, three, and that one we'll leave because I want access to the corner still.
Good point.
So what we can do then is we start bringing the wires along underneath the bumper. We get some cable ties, join them together as we go. Booyaka! Right, we've put the end on for the earth, so we're just going to screw that into the body. And the other wire I'm going to solder in to the backlight. The wire we found earlier,
Yeah.
which is the one I'm in at the moment. I've opened the casing up a little bit with a pair of these. Stretches the casing back and exposes the wire. And I've wrapped our new wire around the old wire. We're going to solder them together.
You don't have to solder this necessarily.
You can put block connectors on it or anything like that. It's now become a part of the van's wiring.
Two has become one.
Two has become one. It's time.
For pluggage.
Pluggage. Remember your ABCs.
This is the hard bit.
I'll into there. And we're going to stick it down there, because this all goes down and closes it up, keeps it out of the way. But you can put it wherever you like, really. And then what we do is we'll try and tidy these wires up a little. I think we've done this,
Okay, to the front, to the cab.
to the Batmobile.
We are going to be fitting this little sensor array that's going to show us left and right and how close we are to the particular thing we are about to hit. So all we've got to do is we're going to find somewhere on the dash to mount that. It's going to depend on your own van or whatever you're fitting it to. But then what we're going to do is we're going to try and find an ignition live. And that's what John's doing now.
I'm investigating.
Just put it off centre.
Just do it to leave that.
Okay.
All I've got to do is thread my wire down underneath there, and apart from hooking it back up, very much like we did in the back, solder a terminal, put the other wire onto an earth, and we have a full working system, which we can try once I've hooked these two wires up.
Right.
So a bit more soldering.
Finding an ignition live is going to be just like finding the reversing light from before. Grab your voltage tester, earth it out, and with trial and error, test your wires under the dash or in your fuse box. Find one that only comes on when you switch on your ignition, and you're golden. Tap into that one like before and hook it up. By the way, you totally don't have to do this because the kit comes with a cigarette lighter plug, but it's just a nice way of doing it, gets it out of the way. Right, we're done. Let's have a little test, shall we?
What's this glory hogging?
Yeah, I'm going to take all the credit for doing nothing.
Really?
I was in the intro and I run over a gnome.
You're not now.
I'm not going to now though, because look, we've got parking sensors fitted. Isn't that wonderful? John, do you want to be our fame?
I'll be your gnome.
Can you be my gnome? Should we run him over?
Here we go. Where is he?
There he is. He's going, look. There's a gnome at the back.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Very good. Go. Success.
Success. Well done, John.
Right, there you go. That is a, what do we call that, John?
Job done.
A Bosch job done.
Boss job done.
Thank you very much.
Bosh, job done.
That is how you fit your reversing sensors to your van. Now you don't have to run over all those little gnomes on the daily.
All those gnomes' lives we're going to save.
We're doing good work here. If you want one of these, go just look it up, Google it. There's loads of them everywhere. You can get them for
I think
pittance.
you'll find Adam. They're available on the website as well, potentially.
We've got some.
Yeah,
Yes.
we've got some for sale.
What?
Yeah. And if you want it fitted, you can come to our workshop.
That's true. You can do all those things. If you enjoyed the video, like it, subscribe, and we'll see you in the blooming next one. Bye-bye.
Adios, amigos.
Adios.
Adios.
Reversing sensors for those who can't drive.
Reversing sensors.
For those who can't
Reversing
drive.
sensors.